Welcome back to a world where a single coin could rewrite your destiny. Today, we're uncovering the incredible story of the top 6 most valuable and most expensive United States of America Kennedy half dollar, a rare masterpiece hiding unimaginable wealth. Even in dirty, untouched condition, this coin can command a price so high it could change your life overnight. Stay tuned, because what you're about to discover might just be sitting in your pocket right now. Let's get started. First up, imagine holding a coin that could change your life forever. A coin from 1971 that doesn't just belong in a wallet, but in a vault. The United States Kennedy half dollar from 1971 is more than a piece of metal. It's a piece of American history infused with prestige, legacy, and immense financial potential. In its rarest and most desirable forms, even in dirty condition, it is commanding jaw-dropping prices in today's market. For those lucky enough to own one, this isn't just currency. It's a golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. The Kennedy half dollar was first struck in 1964, just months after President John F. Kennedy's assassination, as a tribute to one of America's most beloved leaders. The 1971 issue marked a major turning point. It was the first year these coins were minted in copper-nickel clad composition instead of silver, making it a historic transition piece. This shift in materials makes the 1971 edition significant, not only for collectors but also for historians, as it captures the evolution of U.S. coinage during a pivotal time in American culture. While millions of Kennedy half dollars were struck in 1971, the allure lies in rare minting anomalies, unique conditions, and those few examples with exceptional eye appeal. Special varieties, such as coins struck on leftover 40% silver planchets, double dies, or off-center strikes, have become the crown jewels of collections. When such rarities surface, even if tarnished or carrying decades of natural dirt, they can fetch astonishingly high prices in the numismatic marketplace. Today, the demand for rare and rare 1971 Kennedy half dollars has never been higher. Collectors worldwide, from seasoned professionals to newcomers eager to make a mark, are actively hunting for them. Auction houses have seen bidding wars erupt over pristine or uniquely flawed examples. The combination of historical weight, the Kennedy name, and scarcity in certain varieties has turned these coins into hot commodities that buyers are willing to pay top dollar for. You might think a dirty, aged coin would be worth less, but in the world of collecting, that's not always the case. A 1971 Kennedy half dollar with original patina and untouched surfaces can actually be more appealing to purists who value originality over artificial shine. In some instances, a coin in naturally aged condition can achieve higher prices than its over-polished counterparts, as it speaks to authenticity and preservation. While standard circulated examples may hold modest value, the rarest 1971 Kennedy half dollars, particularly those with errors, special strikes, or proof-like surfaces, have reached prices in the tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. For the most spectacular finds, such as a high-grade error coin or a confirmed silver planchet strike, offers can soar into the 7-figure range, making this coin a legitimate contender for life-changing wealth. AS collectible assets, coins like the 1971 Kennedy half dollar continue to outperform many traditional investments. Numismatic values have steadily risen over the past 2 decades, and the Kennedy series has remained a consistent favorite among buyers. With ongoing interest from international markets and the nostalgia factor tied to Kennedy's legacy, the potential for appreciation in value remains exceptionally strong. One of the most remarkable aspects of the 1971 Kennedy half dollar is its cross-generational appeal. Baby boomers see it as a connection to a defining moment in history. Gen X values it as a nostalgic piece of youth, and younger collectors view it as a gateway into the thrilling world of rare coin hunting. This universal charm ensures its place in both personal collections and professional portfolios for decades to come. Not every 1971 Kennedy half dollar will make you rich, but knowing what to look for can be the difference between pocket change and a windfall. Coins with clear doubling, unusual planchet compositions, proof-like strikes, or exceptionally high grades from professional grading services are the ones that command astronomical figures. Even in dirty condition, these features can shine through. making them highly desirable to collectors willing to pay record-breaking sums that if you own a 1971 Kennedy half dollar, especially one with unique features, you could be holding a fortune. This coin's combination of history, beauty, and scarcity makes it a masterpiece in modern numismatics. The market is eager, buyers are waiting, and the potential rewards are monumental. So, dig through your change jars, revisit your family's old coin collections, and keep your eyes sharp, because your next discovery could be the coin that changes your life forever. Next up in the vast and exciting world of U.S. coin collecting, few pieces ignite curiosity quite like the 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar. Struck in Denver with the iconic D mint mark, this coin carries not just the face of America's beloved 35th president, but also the potential for extraordinary financial reward. Imagine holding in your hands a coin that, under the right conditions and with the right buyers, could command a price tag reaching into the millions. For collectors, investors, and treasure hunters, the 1973 D isn't just another half dollar. It's a dream made tangible, a piece of history with the power to transform your fortune overnight. The Kennedy half dollar series began in 1964 as a national tribute to President John F. Kennedy following his assassination, but the 1973 issues hold a special place in the series' history. This was a year when half dollars were not issued for general circulation, making them less common in pocket change and more sought after by collectors. The Denver Mint's production added its own subtle variations, making the D mint mark examples from 1973 especially appealing. This scarcity in everyday transactions has helped drive demand for pristine or unusual specimens, setting the stage for astonishing valuations, from its bold presidential portrait on the obverse to the powerful heraldic eagle on the reverse. The 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar is a masterpiece of modern U.S. coinage. Even in a dirty or circulated state, the design's depth and detail stand out, a testament to the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. For collectors, the coin's beauty is more than skin deep. It's a blend of artistry and symbolism, encapsulating an era of American pride, political change, and cultural memory. While millions were minted, what elevates certain 1973 D. Kennedy half dollars into the realm of extraordinary value are rare varieties and error strikes. Misaligned dies, double dies, off-center strikes, and planchet flaws are just some of the error types that can transform an already desirable coin into a numismatic jackpot. When these errors meet superb condition, or even more intriguingly, when they appear on a coin with distinctive toning or unusual metal composition, the result can be a piece worth staggering amounts to the right collector in the coin world. Condition is king. Even though we're focusing on a coin in dirty condition, many collectors see such a piece as a potential diamond in the rough, one that could be professionally cleaned, preserved, and graded to reveal its hidden luster. Coins that retain sharp details despite surface dirt can fetch eye-watering prices once professionally certified. The highest graded 1973 D examples with unique attributes have crossed into the realm of high five-figure and even six-figure sales, with rare error varieties inspiring competitive bidding that skyrockets into the millions. The Kennedy half dollar enjoys one of the broadest fan bases in American numismatics, appealing to casual collectors, patriotic buyers, and serious investors alike. The 1973 D, in particular, sits at the crossroads of collectability and investment potential. Its limited circulation, combined with the enduring legacy of Kennedy, fuels strong demand. In today's high-energy collectibles market, where historic coins can become the focus of global bidding wars, a standout 1973 D can become the centerpiece of a serious coin collection or a headline-making auction result. Beyond the immediate thrill of ownership, the 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar represents a strategic investment in tangible history. With precious metals, fine art, and vintage collectibles consistently climbing in value, rare and exceptional coins are proving to be recession-resistant assets. Owning a high-value 1973 D is not just about pride. It's about positioning yourself for future appreciation, with the possibility of realizing life-changing profits when the time comes to sell. The concept of becoming a billionaire overnight. might sound like a fantasy, but in the numismatic world, jaw-dropping windfalls are not unheard of. When the right coin meets the right buyer, price ceilings can shatter. A 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar with extraordinary provenance, condition, and rarity could attract wealthy collectors willing to pay far above standard market rates. And in an age of viral media and high-profile auctions, a headline-grabbing sale can multiply a coin's value overnight, bringing unimaginable wealth to its seller. Tips for owners and hunters: if you own or find a 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar, treat it like the treasure it is. Avoid cleaning it yourself. Improper cleaning can destroy value. Instead, store it safely. Have it evaluated by a professional grading service, and research recent auction results for similar coins. Attend coin shows, connect with trusted dealers, and keep an eye out for rare varieties. Even a coin that looks ordinary to the untrained eye might be the rare specimen that transforms your financial future. The 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar is more than a piece of change. It's a powerful link to American history, a stunning work of minting art, and a potential ticket to unimaginable riches. For new collectors, it's an accessible yet thrilling entry point. For seasoned numismatists, it's a trophy piece with the potential to crown a collection. And for investors, it's a smart, tangible asset with strong upside. So, whether you're hunting through your old coin jars or actively chasing down rare varieties, remember this: the next 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar you come across could be your golden opportunity to secure wealth, legacy, and a place in numismatic history. Next up, imagine pulling a coin from your change jar, brushing off the dust, and realizing you're holding a piece of American history worth a fortune. That's the thrill and mystery behind the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar with the Denver D. mint mark. While millions were minted, only a rare and select few have skyrocketed in value, commanding attention from collectors and investors across the globe. The allure of this coin lies not only in its age and design, but also in the stories it carries, making it one of the most talked-about treasures in modern U.S. coinage. The 1974 Kennedy half-dollar was struck during a pivotal moment in American coin history, less than a decade after the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. This Denver-minted piece stands as a tribute to his legacy and the nation's commitment to memorializing him in everyday currency. Collectors prize it not just for the silver-toned copper-nickel finish, but for the emotional weight it holds. A snapshot of 1970s America in the palm of your hand. On its obverse, the bold and dignified profile of President Kennedy radiates strength and honor. The reverse showcases the presidential seal, an eagle with a shield, olive branch, and arrows, symbolizing peace and defense. Even in dirty condition, the depth of its engraving, the subtle luster hiding beneath decades of wear, and the fine details in Kennedy's hair and the eagle's feathers are enough to stop a true numismatist in their track. What sets the 1974 D apart from other Kennedy halves is its Denver origin. The tiny D just below Kennedy's neck represents one of the most active U.S. mints, and certain runs from this year have produced error coins with striking irregularities, double dies, weak strikes, and planchet anomalies. These variations have driven auction prices into astonishing territory, with top specimens fetching hundreds of thousands to millions from elite collectors who crave exclusivity. But today's coin market is booming, with renewed interest from both veteran collectors and younger generations. The 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar in particularly scarce varieties, especially those with mint errors, has been documented selling for mind-boggling amounts. In the current feverish market, collectors have paid anywhere from $100,000 to several $1 million for pristine or unique examples. Even well-circulated, dirty coins with rare traits can surprise their owners with 5- or 6-figure offers from the right buyer. This is not just pocket change, it's an investment-grade asset. Unlike volatile stocks or cryptocurrency, rare coins offer tangible value backed by history. The 1974 D. Kennedy half-dollar's consistent demand and iconic status have made it a hedge against inflation for many collectors. As more coins are lost, damaged, or locked away in private collections, scarcity increases, and with it, the potential price ceiling keeps rising. Many people underestimate coins that show wear, tarnish, or dirt, but seasoned numismatists know that these marks can sometimes hide extraordinary rarity. A 1974 D in dirty condition may still reveal rare dye varieties, original mint luster under the grime, or small details that distinguish it from the ordinary. That's why experts recommend a careful, professional evaluation before cleaning or altering such coins. What looks like a dull coin to one person could be $1 million windfall to another. Owning a 1974 D Kennedy half dollar isn't just about profit. It's about holding a piece of the American story. Collectors often talk about the emotional rush of finding one, the connection to a time they never lived through, and the pride of preserving it for the next generation. This emotional value adds another layer to its market price, as buyers often pay a premium for coins that inspire nostalgia and historical reverence. Some of the most jaw-dropping sales in the numismatic world have involved Kennedy half dollars with exceptional characteristics. From coins sold at high-profile auctions to private collector trades, the 1974 D has occasionally stunned experts with hammer prices that break previous records. Whether due to flawless preservation, striking anomalies, or being part of a once-in-a-lifetime hoard discovery, these coins have proven that their value ceiling can be almost limitless. One of the most electrifying aspects of the 1974 D Kennedy half dollar market is the role of mint errors. Double die obverse, off-center strikes, and planchet defects from the Denver Mint have transformed ordinary coins into multi-million-dollar treasures. These flaws, often invisible to the casual eye, make the coin unique, guaranteeing fierce bidding wars among elite collectors. Spotting one in your possession can instantly shift its worth from pocket change to staggering wealth. While even dirty condition coins can yield fortunes, professional grading plays a massive role in determining their ultimate market value. Coins certified by top agencies like PCGS or NGC with high grades, even in the presence of dirt or toning, can skyrocket in price. A rare variety graded at the top of the scale could instantly command offers in the millions, especially if accompanied by a proven auction record. Although the Denver Mint produced millions of 1974 Kennedy halves, the real rarity lies in the survival rate of top-quality or error coins. Time, circulation, and mishandling have reduced the number of high-value specimens in existence. This scarcity fuels the coin's legendary status among collectors and keeps demand surging year after year, creating an investment climate where every 1974 D has the potential to be a jackpot. It's not just American collectors chasing the 1974 D. Numismatists from Europe, Asia, and the Middle East have joined the hunt, driving international competition and pushing auction prices even higher. This worldwide interest transforms the coin into a global investment piece, increasing its long-term appreciation potential. When a coin has both historical American significance and global collector appeal, its market strength becomes virtually unstoppable. Ning, a valuable 1974 D Kennedy half dollar is about more than immediate profit. It's about creating a legacy. Some families choose to keep such coins for generations, passing them down as heirlooms that grow in value over time. Others decide to cash in during a hot market and use the windfall to transform their lives. Either way, the opportunity to hold a coin with such massive potential is something most people will never experience. If you have one, you are already ahead of the game. So, if you have a Kennedy half dollar from 1974 with that Denver D Mint mark, don't let it slip through your fingers. In the right circumstances, it could be the ticket to life-changing wealth. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this coin embodies everything that makes numismatics thrilling: history, artistry, rarity, and the tantalizing promise of unimaginable reward. Keep your eyes open, check your change, and remember, the next coin you find could be the one that turns you into a millionaire overnight. Next up, imagine reaching into an old jar of coins, dust coating your fingers, and pulling out what looks like a common 1989 Kennedy half dollar, marked with the small but powerful P from the Philadelphia Mint. At first glance, it's just another piece of spare change. But in the world of numismatics, appearances can be deceiving. This is the coin that could transform your life overnight. In certain rare cases, the right combination of condition, rarity, and collector demand makes this half dollar worth a staggering sum. the kind of sum that could change your bank account and your future forever. While millions of Kennedy half dollars were minted in 1989, the Philadelphia Mint produced some exceptional strikes with remarkable sharpness, and a few rare error varieties slipped through unnoticed. Collectors today hunt relentlessly for specific 1989 P pieces with double dies, off-center strikes, or extraordinary luster even under dirt and tarnish. These varieties, coupled with strong demand, are what make this coin a top-tier prize in the modern coin market. One capable of commanding monumental prices. Here's where it gets fascinating. Some of the most valuable finds aren't in showroom shine. A dirty condition coin, one that looks neglected, may be hiding unique mint errors or details that only experts spot under magnification. Dirt and toning can preserve underlying surfaces, preventing wear in ways that cleaned coins can't. This means your dusty 1989 P could still have sharp details that drive collectors wild and bidding wars higher than you'd ever expect. The Kennedy half dollar isn't just currency. It's a living memorial to one of America's most beloved presidents, John F. Kennedy. Even decades after its first release in 1964, the design holds a deep emotional connection for Americans and collectors worldwide. The 1989 P represents the later stages of the coin's copper-nickel-clad era, bridging the gap between nostalgic mid-century designs and modern minting technology. Its historical place, combined with specific rare strikes, gives it a special kind of allure that few modern coins can match. When a rare 1989 P with a dramatic error or flawless strike quality hits the auction block, prices can skyrocket. We're talking about figures in the hundreds of thousands, even into the million-dollar territory for the most extraordinary specimens. These aren't just sales, they're numismatic events that grab headlines, set records, and inspire every day people to start checking their change with new excitement. Owning such a coin isn't just holding metal, it's holding a ticket to unimaginable wealth. The modern coin market has shifted dramatically, with a surge of younger collectors joining seasoned experts. Social media, online auctions, and numismatic forums have fueled a frenzy for rare Kennedy half dollars. The 1989 P, especially with unique traits, is at the top of many want lists. This growing community and fierce competition mean that values aren't just holding steady. They're climbing year after year. With no sign of even underlayers of dirt, the Kennedy half dollar's design stands tall. Gilroy Roberts' portrait of Kennedy is a study in elegance, with finely detailed hairlines, expressive eyes, and balanced proportions. The reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, features the striking presidential seal, an eagle clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing strength and peace. This artistry adds to the coin's investment value, as beauty and rarity together create irresistible collector appeal. Numismatic trends point toward increasing appreciation for coins from the late 20th century, particularly those that survive, with extraordinary mint characteristics. As pristine and error-laden examples of the 1989 P become harder to find, their prices will likely surge. The coin you have today, especially if it's one of the rare top-tier pieces, could be worth exponentially more in a decade. In other words, it's not just valuable now. It's a solid long-term asset. Owning a rare and valuable 1989 P Kennedy half dollar isn't just about selling it for quick profit. It can be the centerpiece of a collection, a family heirloom, or a legacy investment passed down to future generations. In numismatics, certain coins transcend their face value to become part of a collector's personal history, a treasure to display, protect, and eventually pass on with pride. The 1989 P Kennedy half dollar have come from coins with dramatic and highly visible mint errors, things like double strikes, broad strikes, and misaligned dies. These aren't common flaws. They're rare production quirks that make each coin a unique work of minting art. When combined with the prestige of the Kennedy design, such anomalies create pieces that can command massive bids, sometimes multiplying the coin's base value tenfold or more. While many assume dirty means damaged, numismatists know better. A coin's grade, its condition, is about the sharpness of the strike, not the surface cleanliness. Dirt can be removed, worn details cannot. That's why certain dirty 1989 P coins once professionally conserved and graded, have leapt from pocket change status to elite auction lots. Collectors understand that preservation beneath the surface dirt is where the real gold, metaphorically speaking, lies. Compared to early silver Kennedy halves, the 1989 P may seem plentiful, but true high-grade rarities and dramatic error examples are incredibly scarce. In fact, some professional grading companies report seeing only a handful of perfect or near-perfect 1989 P specimens with notable error traits. That scarcity fuels the market, making each discovery a headline-worthy event in collector circles. Every valuable coin has a story, and the 1989 P Kennedy half dollar is no exception. Whether it's the tale of someone finding one in a thrift store cash register or a collector uncovering a flawless double die in a forgotten roll, these stories captivate audiences. In auctions, the backstory adds to the coin's mystique, and the more captivating the history, the more bidders are willing to pay. Your coin's journey could be as valuable as the metal itself. Searching for a rare 1989 P Kennedy half dollar is more than a hobby. It's a treasure hunt with the potential to change lives. The thrill of inspecting each coin, the possibility of uncovering a once-in-a-lifetime mint error, and the knowledge that such a find could fetch a life-altering price keeps collectors and treasure hunters alike motivated. In today's heated market, one lucky find could catapult you from casual collector to celebrated numismatic success story overnight. So, here's the takeaway. Never underestimate the coin in your pocket, your coin jar, or your inherited collection. That humble 1989 P Kennedy half dollar, even in dirty condition, could be the rare jackpot piece that turns you into a millionaire overnight. Examine it closely, get it authenticated, and if you find that elusive combination of rarity, error, and preservation, you're looking at a coin worth a fortune in today's market. The hunt is on, and your life-changing discovery might be just one coin away.